Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Still getting rain here in South Carolina. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us as you come in. Give it just a minute for a few people to get in. Hey, Mr. Steve, how you doing, buddy? If it happens to start pouring rain or something crazy, I might have to go in the house because it'll get too loud. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy? Because it's been raining on and off all day. How you doing, Mr. Gordon? Mr. Tony Walsh, hey, buddy. Maybe it won't start raining hard though and mess us up. If it does, I'll go in the house and fire another one up. Hey Matthew, appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Mr. Monty, how's everybody doing today? Hey Mallard 5, Midwest Alice. Yeah, it's raining here. Been raining on and off all day. If it gets too loud, if it starts pouring rain, I'll probably have to shut the live down for just a few minutes and I'll go inside and fire another one up. If y'all would, as y'all coming in, hit the thumbs up for us. Share it out if you know how. Hey Tim, I'm gonna try to share this thing real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. Of course, it's gonna make me do both hands. All right, I'm back. Got it shared out on Facebook. We got our buddy to do some spraying for us. Earlier in the week, we just got it he got most of our hayland sprayed. Should have a video coming out on that one day this week. Get it put out. It's something that I've never done. A lot of guys I've seen on YouTube, spray Roundup, and a lot of guys around me spray Roundup while the coastal's dormant. I've never done it. I've always been nervous that I would spray a little too late or something wouldn't go right, but he was spraying his, and so we let him go right ahead and spray ours, so we'll see how it works out. If it goes bad, that'll help us go ahead and make the decision to sell the cows, won't it? Let me scoot over. Yeah, that'll help the decision making to thin the cows down easier if we burn the hay fields up. The sign's looking good. Yes, sir, it's filling up. Whenever we bring names further down, I don't know. I reckon I have to move the camera all the way to the other side of the building, and I'll be sitting over there so the sign will fit. Rick says your chat won't scroll. I do need to put mine on the other chat for him too, though, now that you mentioned that, so I don't miss. That's what I've been scared of too, Monty. My left finger won't work my screen for some reason, Rick. Your chat won't scroll, and my left finger's not activating my chat. Yeah, I've been nervous to spray it myself, and I'm sure that his sprayer is a little more accurate than mine. Hey, Rose Services, how you doing, buddy? You think it's froze? Was out with a calf. How you doing, Rocky Run? Think y'all stop commenting at the same time. Yeah, I've been nervous about spraying it, but my buddy's done it for years. Hey, DLK, how you doing? He sprayed his for years now and had good results with doing it. But time will tell. It won't be long. We'll know what we got. There's an auction coming up this coming Thursday. I'm pretty sure that I'll go to it. And I'm not sure if I'll make a video on it, or do y'all want me to try to go live from the auction, farm equipment auction, if there's enough cell service there to do it. See what y'all think. If y'all rather see a video or y'all rather see a live. Need to buy something. Monty said a video. Okay. Hey, Ed. How you doing, buddy? Kill it. Steve says go live. Gordon says go live. Hey, Fun on the Farm. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. I just hope the rain don't start pouring. If it starts pouring rain, y'all, and gets crazy loud, I'll shut the live down and I'll go inside my house and pull another one up. Want to see what we're buying in real time? I haven't even looked on there to see what they have at the auction, to be honest. I just know I want to go to it. Hey, Making Sawdust. Cows is doing good, buddy. Cows is doing good. The price of cows is not doing good. Good life, you'll be it for me. Hey, Scott. What's going on, buddy? Rick, you got time to send me your bank card before Thursday so I can just show you what I'm bidding on with your card? Dustin's Farm Mall. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. There's no work going on in the hay fields right now because we've gotten a pretty good amount of rain over the past 4 or 5 days. Actually, the past week and a half. Yeah, beef is expensive in the store. Help me, bid. Yeah, it would be a lot easier to buy with y'all's money. I liable to get 2 or 3 new ones if I get enough of y'all's bank cards. Probably bounce it from here to there. I'm thinking about another thing I want to get y'all's opinion on. Banks have all kind of money. I want to get y'all's opinion on my second channel. It's called Pastime. I think I'm gonna change the name of it so it'll be easier to find, maybe. And I'm trying to decide what will be a good name to change it to. So if y'all got any suggestions on a good name for the second channel. Federal, you have the same used equipment as you do. I probably got less than you then, Monty. My equipment's older than yours, I believe. I know you got some newer stuff than I do. If I done that deal, okay, my wife definitely won't help me with it no more. Yeah, I started a second channel just in case something was to happen that I could still be connected to a lot of y'all. But I haven't even mentioned it really in 6 months, so that's not working as far as letting everybody know so they can be on it. So if something happens to this one, I can be back connected. But I thought about swapping it to Gerraldfarms 2.0 or something like that. Putting something with the same name as this one in it, but then just adding something behind it. What's my view on the beef prices? I honestly don't think the prices is going to get no better in the near short future, to be honest. And that's really heartbreaking for me because we're not going to reach our goal of the number of brood cows that we planned to meet. But I just don't see it changing, and I don't see me continuing to do as much hay as we do to feed the cows if there's no money in them, and I'm going to continue to hold the calves from year to year like I'm doing right now. Not that I can't do it, because I can do it. I mean, I can continue to feed them and raise hay and grow the herd, but if I don't see no money in it for me, I just don't see me continuing to do it. I see me selling off a bunch of my cows, and not selling out, but selling off a bunch. Jackie's Adventures. Gerraldfarms off the farm. If I named it off the farm and then I share farming stuff on there, that would make me feel weird. Just like when I put a racing video on here, that feels weird. But I reckon you can put what you want on your channel, I reckon. Right now you have, hey Mr. David, how you doing, buddy? Wacky Jackie does America. Hey Ted, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I don't know where Brian's at. All y'all guys that's got his number, start texting him. That's what he had everybody to do to me the other night when I was working. That's why we're gonna not get rid of them all, DLK. There's a guy that's supposed to come to our meetup. He lives about an hour away from me, and he does a lot of selling pork, I think beef and stuff direct to the consumer. And I'm excited to get to meet him in person and get some info from him about selling to the public. I've never done it. Fastest acres. That's the same thing that I'm thinking, Dustin. Yeah. If any of y'all know Brian's number, text him, call him. Gerraldfarms high octane. That sounds good there too, Rocky Run. Farm does look like table. Deleted or retracted. Gerraldfarms USA. That's another good one. I tell you what, if I use one of y'all's names, I'm gonna send you a t-shirt. Does that sound fair? Now he's texting me. Oh, I think somebody's at the hospital, y'all. Y'all don't aggravate him. I think somebody's at the hospital. I think's what the text showed, so we'll give him a pass this time. Yeah, just he texted me that same thing there about somebody at the hospital. Gerraldfarms on the road. Y'all putting a lot of good ones in. Because I can't even find it. I'm not going to lie. I've tried to put links into some of my stuff so y'all could see the link. And if I can't find it, I know it's hard for everybody else to find it. Farm to table. Adventures in farming with Jackie. Yeah, I mean that was a lot of the reason. Like when we built the rebeller, is I had went to Mr. David and them and checked their setup out, and I seen the waste and all that they had, and I wasn't concerned with the waste or with the the chaff that falls off when you're rebelling, or the outside waste where they stored outside because of my cows. But a couple things just didn't come together. I mean, we was working on a contract to do rebelling, and that didn't line up, and there's not a big demand for small squares in my area. So we let it go, but I mean, building another one won't be no issue at all. Because right now we feeding about 80 to 90% of our hay, and only leaves 10 to 20% to sell to have revenue off of it. Jackie's World, party time. Be on a lot of tables in a few days. But as far as the auction goes Thursday, if there's enough internet, I'll try to put a live up. And if there's not enough, or if there is enough, I'll still try to make a video out of it also. If there's anything there that's worth recording, there might not be anything at the auction. And for y'all that might be in here new, don't forget the meetup's coming up March the 27th and 28th. The 28th will be the day that we're going to eat and all get to hang out. And my wife has got the Teespring store set up now, and there's several different options in there for you as far as shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies go. I don't think she's got any hats into the store yet, but she's working on it. And if you order between, I think sometime either late tonight or tomorrow morning sometime, there's a 10% off if you put Love Sick in the thing when you go to check out for a discount code. Hey Warwick Jones, how you doing, buddy? Kirk Soller. Mr. Steve's got the meetup video right there, so if you have any questions about the meetup, where it's going to be or anything, it's pretty much in there. Sending one to the butcher Tuesday, population control. Hey River Rat Skippy. I appreciate you dropping in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you're just coming in. And Mr. Steve just put the link to the Teespring store, so if you're interested in any Gerraldfarms merch, it's on there. And like I said, between now and sometime in the morning, you'll get a 10% off as long as you put Love Sick in. What's the weather like where everybody's at? Is it any of y'all getting rain also? "28 degrees. Dry today, got warm up to about 50. I think it was like 59 here today. Hot and humid in Australia. Started raining there, Gordon, about 30 minutes ago. Dropping to 15. I think we're going to get back to the 70s this week, I think. It was 7 2 days ago. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all, I got a crazy story about that cat. That cat's been hanging around here for about 3 weeks or so now. My wife and kids have been feeding it and got it fattened up. And the Blue Heelers was out this morning, our cow dogs. And man, they laid into chasing that thing. But luckily we called them off and they didn't catch it. And the cat did finally come back. Hey Hank, what's going on, buddy? Got them all through the chute today, Rick. Commercial break. No rain. There might be getting snow Tuesday. Well, y'all can keep all the snow. Anybody different planning on trying to make it to the meetup that hasn't confirmed with us yet that they're going to try to be here? You'll have fun at the farm show. I tell you, that Raleigh show that we went to week before last was real nice. Yeah, Wart, we have blue heelers and red heelers here on the farm that we work the cows with. Yeah, if that rain gets much harder, I'm gonna have to go inside the house to get out of the noise, because it'll drive y'all crazy. Yeah, Hank was at the Ag Expo down there, Tony. I'm pretty sure we met him there. Short drive. Yeah, our males, our males is red work, and our female is blue. And they are very protective over our kids too. You were starstruck. Right. But I have noticed that the reds are more aggressive than the blues. But I tell y'all the honest truth, if I'm in my cow pen and there's bulls in there with the cows, I feel a lot safer if my red heeler's with me. Because I really think they're gonna have to go through that dog before they could get to me. I want to hang out with you. Me and you sat on the same bench about half the day, Tony. I plan on going back to Georgia too, but I'm gonna stay for more than one day this time. Like we went to the show up in Raleigh the other day. That was so much nicer, having extra day to look at stuff. But if y'all haven't ever been to the Raleigh show, that's a nice one also. It's plenty big, and there's a good crowd, but it's not so crowded that you don't get one-on-one time with the reps and stuff there, I think. You didn't get to see nothing, it was so big. And if people's all crowded up around and stuff, I don't even bother talking or asking questions. I mean, I don't like to feel rushed at nothing I do, even including talking to them, getting information. Oh yeah, that'll work, Miss Tony. If it draws a crowd, you can't afford it. Just a little static. That's probably that rain you hear, and it's slowing down now. The rain was picking up pretty good out there. I got me a cheat sheet. I keep looking Trying to make sure if I mention everything. Got to do a live with Tractor Mike. Yeah, Ed might need to clean his ears, ain't it? Especially if he's the only one hearing it. I need to turn my rain gauges back over. I turn them over when it gets cold so they don't freeze and bust, because normally I leave them up and end up breaking 5 or 6 that I got scattered out at hay fields. But now we're getting all this rain in the past week and a half. I wish I had one of them turn over at least where I could have a guess how much rain we're getting. Because we probably had to at least get 4 to 6 inches of rain. Can't read over here. Running cats and dogs there. Poodles all over the place. Yeah, it rained. I think it was Thursday. Thursday or Friday, it rained hard. That will be 4 or 5 feet of snow, yeah. Like I said, y'all can definitely keep all that snow. Hey Shane, how you doing, buddy? Rained hard there today too. Hank. Shane should have come right in and just put first, ain't it? So wet the ducks has got rain gear on. There you go, Shane. Another inch over the weekend messed up your rock and dirt moving. $17 in Kentucky and 73 in Florida. Hey, Ag Wild. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Yeah, the temps ain't too bad here. It's probably 50-ish degrees in here right now. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook last night, Tony. I was proud. I was commenting on there to y'all guys. I was up. I think that was like 3 o'clock this morning I saw that. Yeah, we definitely got to get Gerraldfarms put on that thing if it's winning. If it's running at the front. Hey Clayton, how you doing, buddy? I don't know if Ted's in here still to give you a hard time or not, Clayton. Hey, Holly Ridge Homestead. Appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us. $704 Farming. If y'all guys or gals is just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us, and if you know how to share it out, share it out. If not, don't worry about it. Louisiana. What's the weather like down there, Holly Ridge? Yeah, Ted can't be in here. If Ted was in here, he'd be aggravating Clayton. He loves to aggravate Clayton. There's the Teespring link, y'all. If you want your merch, check it out. 10% off from now to sometime in the morning. If you come into the meetup, I don't know how many shirts I'll have on hand, so if you want one, make sure you get on there and take advantage of that 10% off. Waiting on the official victory lane photo. Uh-oh. They didn't put you in the tech shed, did they? Tony, did they tear him down? Hey, World's a Chaos Farmer. Hey, yeah, man, I've been trying, and my wife has been trying hard to get it, and after like 3 different software programs and stuff, we finally got her what she needed, and with her working her full-time job, and she's finally got a few different things up at the store for y'all. Have a good week, Hank. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. It's been warm enough that the snow's been melting, Clayton. Good deal. Hey, Nathan T. Appreciate you dropping in. Y'all, if that rain gets too crazy and stays hard for a while, then I'll go inside, because this building's 10 and it's pretty loud, but maybe it won't get too loud. Hey, Mark. Better give her a raise. I sure had. Holly Ridge, you hit the thumbs up. Well, we sure do appreciate it, buddy. Better not give her too much of a raise. She makes way more now than the farm does. You like the sound relaxing? We all be asleep. Wake up in 4 or 5 hours and the live going, and we all sleep. Grandson's birthday, turned 4. Make sure you enjoy them while they're young. Because, man, I can't believe my youngins as old as they are. It seems like yesterday they was babies. She thinks Jackie's saying, no, that's right, Mr. David. I have to ask her for a raise. Let's see all the nuts under snow. Well, all the field work stopped now around here because of the rain. We've gotten, if I had to guess, probably 6 or plus inches of rain in the past week and a half. We did get most of our hayfield sprayed last week. My buddy was spraying his, and I let him go right ahead and spray ours. He's got them, I think it's 100-foot booms on his Patriot sprayer, and he knocks it out fast. Thanks for the thumbs up, Nathan. I told him that was kind of like robbery, fast as he can spray acres with that thing. Holly Ridge is muddy there. If we try to get out right now, we'll mess up fields. Spraying for weeds right now, Mark. We're gonna put out lime and potash. And we'll put fertilizer out here as soon as it's dry enough, and then we'll start putting liquid nitrogen out. Yeah, Mr. Steve, that was the field that I met him in to make a video. I got a video coming up on him doing a little bit of spraying. It ain't much of a video because fast as I could get the drone out the truck or whatever and put it up, he was done and finished and changing fields, and then I'm trying to get back in my truck and move, and I couldn't even keep up with him. But yeah, that was the same field you raked and baled hay in. I thought I seen somebody said I was getting old. Who said I was getting old? That was Rick talking about I'm getting old. You got one over 50? Yeah, on your video, Rick, the other day, my comment said that my wife would have told me if I had made that thing that it wasn't to scale. I wasn't saying it wasn't to scale for you because don't know and don't want to know if it was to scale for you. I just know she'd have told me it wasn't to scale for me. So what's everybody got going on this coming week? If we don't get too much more rain, we can maybe by the end of the week he can finish spraying. Too small. The camera adds 10 years. Yeah, that's probably about right. Valentine's and April Fool's combined. I knew you was up to something though when you was that video. I'm like, he ain't just making that heart thing. Just to be that nice. Hey, Jake Ramsey. Hope the rain slacks off. 10 years and 10 pounds. Hey, Mr. Ricky. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. 10 inches. All the rain got you fixing some leaks that's popped up in the hay barns. Hey, SOT, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so you gonna try the new purple paint thing for the posted private land? Hey, shit happens. Appreciate all y'all coming in. If y'all just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us if you would. I don't like to sound like a record, y'all, but you never know who's in that was in 5 minutes ago or who's rotated out. Not sure it'll involve some beer. I second that. Purple paint law, yep. I could be wrong, but I think in South Carolina, all land is private unless you have written permission. I could be wrong. But I mean, you rarely ever see posted signs here. I think the purple paint law, Steve, is like instead of having to put up posted signs and stuff that you can just mark trees and stuff that's on the boundary of your property with purple paint, and it's the same as putting up a no trespassing sign, I believe. if what I've heard is correct. Colorado's the same way. All lands posted, unless you have all land is private, but unfortunately it needs to be marked. Okay, well, so I mean, we do have to mark it. Well, I mean, we never have any real issue though. I mean, other than a couple years back, we'd have some hay to get going, but then we just stopped leaving the round bales stored out in them fields and moved them closer to where there was people's houses at, and that stopped that. I want to press charges. Gangland board and take your signs down. Yeah, it'll be harder for them to take the paint down. Do y'all have a lot of trouble with people trespassing? I was about to think one time that somebody was using power at one of my cow pens. It was actually a goat pen originally, and then I switched over when we quit messing with all the goats and put calves out there. It's where my log cabin's at. You know, I knew about what the light bill run every month, and man, that thing started going crazy. You know, like an extra $60, $80 a month, and so I went to checking the pump, making sure that the cabin was cut off and no power was going to nothing. And a couple times we found the panel box was open. So then we had to start putting a lock on it. So I don't know if they was, I mean, they had to be running hundreds of feet of drop cord through the woods to get power to somewhere to use it. But it stopped when we put a lock on it. So you hear the gunshot. You're right. If somebody gets away with something, they think it's okay to keep doing it. Spend a lot of time in the wood shop. It's crazy though. I mean, it's that best thing to do is if you catch them on your land. Not good to say on here, I'm sure, but smack them side the head and little white sign with a skull and crossbones. Wow, you got charges walking the trail, not even hunting. Hey, IH100, how you doing? Yeah, I seen where Farmall Fanatic had a guy that he went to court over. I don't understand how somewhere could have all land open. I mean, that just don't make sense to me. Somebody owns it. So how in the world would they even? I could tell you that wouldn't fly here. A lot of stuff that we do is worse than what y'all do, though. But all land is open. That just don't make sense. No, that drone show was supposed to got back up with me. I think it's Ken Herring, but I never heard nothing back from them. I mean, I still got the old drone. It's actually thrown on top of my refrigerator over here in the shop. But I was kind of nervous to go on a big show like that anyway. To tell you the honest truth, I would have been nervous wreck in front of 400 or 500 people on live. Yeah, I'm sure your name is up there, Clayton. Almost all of y'all's, and that's Mr. Ricky Locklear that was just in here a few minutes ago. He makes the banner for us and keeps it up to date. And my eyes are so bad I can't read the names on the screen. Can y'all actually read the names? If you try. Because me looking at my phone, I can't even come close to reading them. The names that I know real good, I can make out. They set up on the trees that's on the line. Holly Ridge, I don't think yours is up there, buddy. I think this is one of my first times seeing your name. But I'm bad with names. But if you keep coming in here and hanging out with us, we'll get it up there though, buddy. And I think Mr. Ricky said last week, the ones that show up to the meetup, he's gonna make a star or something to go beside each one of y'all's name. So that way we'll have, your name will stand out up there. Just found us. Well, how did you find us, if you don't mind me asking? Got Holly Ridge on the list. Miss Rick, I got to get up with you too, buddy. I'll probably get you to help me make a little banner with the like the companies that's providing door prizes and stuff, so we can hang it up there at the meetup. Because we're working with pretty much every company that I can get in touch with to try to get door prizes, and we got some pretty cool stuff so far. Warwick Jones. I don't know if it's up there or not. I'm glancing over it though, y'all. This is pretty rude, me turning my back to y'all, ain't it? All they need to see is a boomstick pointing at them. They won't come back, that's right. Yes, like I said, things is so different, and I never realized that until I started my YouTube channel and getting to hang out and talk to people from so many different places, that how different stuff is. I mean, like I said, that all land is open would never fly around here. There'd be a lot of trouble. Come on now, Ted, you can make it. All y'all guys was pumping me up when I was talking about it. I'm only picking. Don't think I'm harassing y'all. It just showed on your feed. Good deal. Well, I'm glad it did, bud. We do the live hangout every Sunday night. As long as the creek don't get too deep and we can't get across it. We normally try to drop videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And sometimes we'll put something up, other days, but our normal schedule is Tuesday and Thursday night and Sunday live. We're picking on you, Rick. All these other guys said they offered to go pick you up and ride you, and one guy said he was buying you an airplane ticket or something, and you said no about coming to the meetup. It just depends, Clayton. I'm not 100% how the internet's gonna be there, but there's gonna definitely be some videos made of it, and possibly a live. And the meetup is March the 27th and 28th. There's a video, I dropped a video about a couple weeks ago. Mr. Steve will probably put y'all a link in there if you're curious about it. We got a hotel that's offering you discounts if you stay at the hotel. If you want to camp, it's at a state park. They have electric and water and bath houses. We're working on a different plan already for next year. If this one goes like I'm thinking it's going, and this is going to be an annual event, and the date might be a little different. I can't say that the date will stay the same, but we're working on another place that'll be, I think it'll hold, I don't know how many, 40 or 50 people in one building. And they provide they cook your food. They have a go-kart track, and they have a skeet range. They have all kind of stuff. And that's the video for the meetup you just done the link. Okay. But that's, a ways down the road. We trying to get, like I said, get local businesses and stuff, and several of them's already come on board. And I just don't want to announce nothing yet. Got to keep a little bit of stuff, a little suspense to it, keep y'all guys interested. And there's our Teespring link, y'all. If you want some merch or shirts or sweatshirts, hoodies, whatever you want. And it's 10% off through the night to sometime in the morning, I think. I don't know exactly when it ends, but you put Love Sick in there for a discount code. Ed's telling everybody we got to hit that thumbs up. I'm trying to find somebody to speak at it for us. Then I'm kind of torn about what I want them to speak. If I want a farm speaker, if I want somebody with the racing community, or if I want, what do I want? You love the dirt car Vizio. Hey, Ray Foxworth. Hey, Nicholas Rust. The dirt car Vizio. I'm trying to think what the dirt car Vizio is. Warwick Jones. Yeah, I don't think he's up there yet. I think I looked a while ago. He can't count or keep up. He still got his boots on. But it's coming Thursday. We're gonna there's a farm auction that we plan on trying to go to. And if the service is good enough there, we'll try to do a live from that farm auction. And if not, we'll make a video or so off of it. If there's anything interesting to record. I need to find my gimbal, so if I do the live, it don't be so shaky like that video I made up at the Southern Farm Show in Raleigh was so shaky because I was holding my GoPro in my hand, and that was terrible. Nicholas Russ Bud, hey, I totally understand that phone auto-correct, auto-wrong and everything. What? Multitasking. Shave, shower, and check cows on Jackie's live stream. As long as you didn't carry us in the shower, Ed, that'd be alright. Yours shows 23 likes. Mine shows 35. Shows 28 people in here, 27, and 35 thumbs up. Cherokee has the World of Outlaws at the end of February. I'll reach out to them and see. If that's the case, I might try to run up there. I appreciate you coming in, Clayton. Have a good week, buddy. I think what it shows on your screen, I think now, it's kind of like what was going on when you come in. I was watching the race earlier, Nicholas, and it rang before they ever started, and then they made like 19, 18, 20 laps in the rain. So what they do, are they trying to run tonight, or did they move it to tomorrow? Yeah, but I think the number kind of stays where it is when you come in. Follow the leader. That's exactly what I was fitting to say, Mr. Ricky. That first few laps I seen, I mean, literally, excuse me, every car on the track was in a line. And if that's the case, that's why I didn't miss nothing last year when I only watched about 2 races. Moved it to tomorrow. Wow, tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock? Why in the world would they wait so late to do it? Gordon says 17 thumbs down. But yeah, I mentioned earlier that my second channel, I'm thinking about changing the name, and a bunch of y'all commented on it. And right now it's past time, but I'm thinking about putting Gerraldfarms and then putting something behind it, so that way it'll be a little easier to find maybe. What's Ted trying to do? Is it hard to rebuild an A motor with a new bottom half? I don't think it's hard at all, Ted. Have you already found a block and stuff to rebuild, Ted? If not, when you come to the meetup, I'll sell you my A at a good deal, and you can take it back and just freshen it up. Have all the extra parts to put back on yours that you need. Hey, Junkyard. Let the track dry out. No, I can't go March the 28th, Ray. That's our meetup weekend there, buddy. The Gerraldfarms meetup is March the 28th, 27th, and 28th. Let's be here night before filming. Yeah, I don't think building it would be no problem. Like I told you in a comment on yours, I think all them, if them cracks is internally, that would be a problem. Appreciate you coming in, Matthew. Have a good week, buddy. On Instagram, DLK, whenever I see your little comment up there, whatever it's called, I don't never think to go touch that little side thing and see where somebody sent me something. That's why it's like always days later when I see when you chat me something, but it ain't that I not be paying attention. I just don't think about it. Kind of new to. I don't do very much hunting at all, Nicholas. My son and his buddies do hunting on our farm. They do some turkey hunting. They do white-tailed deer hunting, and they do some duck hunting. But I'm not big into it. I used to deer hunt a good bit. Up until a few years ago, I enjoyed going and watching them, but now it's hard to find time to go sit in a stand. I thought about doing it just to make a video of what we see, the deer coming out. Pro Mods will be at Darlington March the 7th. Are you going to be over there, Ray? You going to be at Darlington? More than one channel. Well, the only reason I even started the second channel, Mr. Ed, was so if something happened to this one, I wouldn't lose touch with all of y'all. And at any time, something could happen to these channels and stuff. Hey, Chicago Joe. Glad you made it in, buddy. If something was to happen tomorrow and this channel was gone or taken down, it would be hard to find a lot of y'all back. Yeah, I know, Ted. That's why we went to just Tuesday and Thursday and to live on Sunday. We used to post every day and do Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now trying to do the Teespring store and share all that stuff like it's supposed to be done. There's no other social media. A lot of them other things work though, a lot of stuff works to funnel people to your YouTube. But far as trying to follow and keep up with everybody, on all the other platforms also, man, it gets overwhelming. It's hard to actually be a dad, to be a husband, to try to farm, to try to do YouTube and keep up with everything. Facebook gets views. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that commercial break, y'all. Going to feed the cat. Sometimes you feel like it was funner when you just watched. I mean, it is. I mean, it gets to be like it's now it's like another part of the farm. You know I have to hay up. I know I have to check the electric fence boxes. I know I have to check the water troughs, and we know Tuesday and Thursdays we drop the videos. Cat needed some suds. The cat's looking good now, y'all. He's fattened up. Yeah, he's put on the weight now, and we thought my dogs had run him off earlier today. My daughter had our red and blue heelers out, letting them exercise some, and the cat took off and tried to run. The dogs never pay it no attention. But when that cat tried to run, them dogs had to chase it. But they didn't catch it. I hollered at the dogs and they turned around and the cat come back. Yeah, I don't know how them bigger channels do it either. I don't know how to keep up. Just love a fat cat. Yeah, I do normally do it an hour, but normally I see where my wife and daughters come back home from doing their thing but they haven't come back tonight. So if y'all still hanging in here chatting, I'm gonna hang in here until I see them. Rick, did Katie know she was on camera? That's what I told my wife. I said, that cat'll be back. He ain't never had, every time you go out the door of the house, he's out there hollering and they pouring food in a bowl for him. I said, yeah, that cat ain't going nowhere. I can't get my wife to be on camera yet. I reckon if y'all gonna see her, y'all gonna have to come to the meetup. I do watch a lot more than I comment. I do thumbs up almost everything I watch. I've never give a thumbs down. And that's the honest truth. I hope y'all can believe anything I tell you, because I wouldn't never be dishonest with you. But I have never hit the thumbs down on their video. If I just don't like it, I won't go back. She's warming up to be on camera. Live for 45 seconds. She's gonna take over your channel, Rick. You know we'd rather see her than you. Brian's a thumbs down king. Yeah, we'd rather see her than you, Rick. Let me grab my glasses so I can see if that'll help. Jackie won't come back either. I do go to yours. I just was on yours the other day. Dip turd. Yeah, I was just at yours the other day and left a comment for you. It took you a week to respond back. That don't mean I didn't go watch and leave you a comment. Oh my goodness. So I don't know how the glass is supposed to help. Glasses make it worse. They just text or call you. You honestly follow about 30 channels faithfully. Is ours one of them, Ted? Quarter tablet keeps you from peeing on your boots. Rick says he's 32nd on Ted's list. Yeah, it is hard to keep up though. But I do try. I do my best to try to leave comments. Even if I don't every time, I try to make sure that I do every so often. 29 and a half. Well, I sure do appreciate you watching, Junkyard. How's Steel doing? For y'all that don't know, Junkyard found us on here, I don't know, a little over a year ago, and we had puppies our first litter of blue and red heeler puppies, and he wanted a puppy and he got one. So if you ever see in any of his videos a blue heeler, I'm pretty sure he got a blue one. It's he got a blue one, and I keep seeing it in his videos. Laying under your feet right now. Good deal. Right on the edge. But if I do decide to change the name of my other channel, I'll probably just put it in a video or in a live and let everybody know. But it will have Gerraldfarms in the title of it. It might be Gerraldfarms 2.0 or Gerraldfarms something. I'm gonna have to go back and read the comments because a bunch of guys had some good comments earlier on suggestions what to name it. He's in it 90% of the time. They're real loyal dogs, I can tell you that. A lot of people say they're too aggressive for them, and they are aggressive, but they listen good. If you get them to behave early on. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Ricky. I'll talk to you later on, buddy. Have a good week. They're companions. Hey, AJ. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Hey, Nick Pixel. Hey, Nick, I thought I had subscribed to you already, buddy. And the other day, somehow, I found your channel again. And, man, that was an awesome video you did on your truck, building that box to put the chainsaws in the back. But yeah, if you get the discipline in them when they're young, and my son does it. I mean, I wouldn't know where to start, but my son is very good with them. You know, and no matter what they really get into, like today, they was chasing that cat, and I mean, their goals was to probably catch that cat and do harm to it. And I mean, I just called them one time, and they straight changed of direction right back to where I was, and sit at your feet and wait for you to tell them what to do next. Oh, Dustin's leaving. All right, Dustin's Farm Mall. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good week. Look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Yeah, you did a good job on that video, Nick. But no, they are protective of my kids. I mean, I've seen us be out somewhere and another dog runs up close to my kids and they'll stop them. I mean, if they see it as a threat, they don't hesitate. They react and put a stop to it. Same way with the cows or the bull. If the bull comes towards us and we in the pen, they got to go through that dog. I chase the rabbits and the mice when you're bush hogging. If any of y'all wanting some Gerraldfarms merch, Mr. Steve's got the link up there again. And anything in the store is 10% off tonight through sometime in the morning. Inside Edition will try to change your mind on that. I think she's got the meetup shirts on there and several just farm stuff, and you don't have to worry about them having, they're not walking billboards. They're just got Gerraldfarms. Some of them don't even say Gerraldfarms. They'll just have different farm stuff on them. Laying on you right now. I couldn't imagine having mine in the house though. I've seen a lot of people that does have them in the house. If you might not even be in the house, you might be in your shop. But I can't seem to never get mine tired enough or wore down enough that I would take them in the house, because man, they are full of energy. Even our male, Angus is probably, I don't know, 8, 9 years old now, and he's still all over the place. Rick. I appreciate it, Nicholas. My wife does them, I don't. She's steady, and when she's got spare time, she's making new stuff, and we're gonna have some hats and stuff to come soon. Tim Kroger, I appreciate you coming in. Have a good week, buddy. Yeah, she's working. She's gonna try to get some hats put up there. So if somebody wants a hat, and they're actually doing good. It surprised me that people's interested in wanting them. So she was happy because before she got the store going, she was actually making them. Like most of the ones that I wear or have been wearing, most of them that I've been wearing, she was making them. Let me plug my phone up, y'all. Battery's getting low. Y'all hold on, I'm fitting to plug it up. Don't let me make you seasick. Yeah, before then she was making them. No, that wasn't the cat there, Tony. That was me plugging my phone up. It was fitting to cut off. I had a different tonight. I was gonna take the phone and carry y'all over there to my new toolbox and show y'all some of the drone stuff that what we use to make videos. But everybody's time has flew by and the chat was going good, so we didn't have to. Hey, Straight Pipe Acres. I appreciate you coming in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you're just coming in. Make them numbers go up. Cat ain't gonna be able to walk. You waiting to win Gerraldfarms merchandise in the giveaway? Could feed a phone. Now I had to plug the phone up, not feed it. I reckon that is feeding it because it's sucking energy up, ain't it? You and Ted both waiting on something to give away? Well, I said earlier that if I pick one of y'all's names to name my second channel, that I'm gonna give you a shirt. So if I happen to use one of the names, I'll try to mail them a shirt out. And at the meetup, a guy here local that makes shirts, he's gonna give away a couple shirts that if you win, he'll actually help you design you a shirt, and he's gonna design it and mail it to you for free. That'll be a door prize at the meetup. Pick Ed sent you over. Okay, so Ed Gosling's who you talking about. No, Rick, I'm good. We do this live hangout every Sunday night, Straight Pipe, and whoever else is new. It generally starts at 7:30. We normally go about an hour, and it's coming up on an hour and a half now. So we normally don't be on this long. Concrete starts cracking. Yeah, no, we don't normally go this long though. Normally it's an hour, right around an hour. We'll do it from 7:30 to around 8:30. And we drop videos Tuesday night and Thursday night. And if we go to a racetrack or something different, then that'll be a Saturday night, sometime a Sunday morning video, or something cool that we see going on. We'll drop a video, during the week that's not on schedule. But they like for us to be on the schedule. They tend to smile when we stay on the schedule and do things the way that they want us to. Just good company. I tell y'all though, I've said it 100 times at least. Sunday night is one of my favorite parts of YouTube, getting to hang out with everybody. And when we do have a guest come on, that's awesome. And I know a couple of y'all guys has reached back out to me about bringing you on as a guest through the internet. And I'm going to get back to doing that. It's also fun when a person shows up, reaches out to me that's close enough that they want to come be on. We're going to an auction this coming Thursday, Ted, as long as nothing crazy happens. Thank you, go. looking for a bell wrapper. I seen some bell wrappers at that farm show the other day. I actually got a brochure laying right over there. I think they're like $3,400 new for a single wrap. Now whether they any good or not, I don't know. Let me grab that brochure for Rick. Now I'm not telling you these is any good or not because I don't know. But I know I just looked at them at the farm show. You see that, Ted? I've never seen a used one down here. Straight Pipe Acre said that's not too far from him. Mixed reviews. Okay, like I said I talked to him at the. There's actually an inline wrapper, Ted, that I seen on Marketplace somewhere in the edge of North Carolina for $1,800. Says it works, and all it needs is a battery. 5 o'clock somewhere 6 hours ago. You want a tube type one? If that's something you're interested in, Ted, let me know. I could reach out to them for you and try to connect A and B for you, and you pick it up when you come to the meetup. You snatch it up. I'll put that back after I get off the line. I done got up and down enough. You better remind me after this live, like tomorrow or an hour after this live's over, because I won't never remember it, buddy. Junkyard's leaving out. I could buy it and make a couple hundred off it on Ted, couldn't I? Night, Junkyard. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good week. Y'all guys picking on Steve. Didn't say Steve Max, the police in here now. Y'all better not pick on him. Live on the east shore of Maryland. Yeah, everything's expensive now. Well, guys and gals, I think I'm gonna get ready not too long. I'm gonna ease her down. I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all supporting us here at Gerraldfarms on YouTube. Hope all of y'all have a good week, and don't forget that Thursday there's a chance for us to shoot a live stream up from the auction. If not, we'll get a video or so on it. If you want some merchandise, check us out at Gerraldfarms Teespring store. Y'all have a good week. We'll see y'all on the next one. And hit the thumbs up, Mr. Steve said.